Hey guys, what's up? This is the Club with the Man 1993 coming at you once again for something a little different today. So, if you have not watched my recent WWE Top 10 Topics video for my Raw edition for September 2016, today is my birthday. I am 23 years old now today, and I took a day off pretty much from work, so I'm pretty much doing nothing all day. And I decided I wanted to go back to time and, have a little bit of fun and play a couple old games of mine, and I found one of them, which is Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. Yes, Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. I'm 23 years old and I'm playing a game that I played when I was 8. This is one of my favorite games as a kid. Right now, baseball and wrestling are my thing. Well, when I was 8, Hot Wheels was my thing, and I was a freaking beast at this game, and I probably have not played this game in, I'd say, at least 5 years. The last time I think I remember trying to play this game was in high school. And, I believe so, yeah. So, it's going to be weird because the colors on my computer aren't quite normal, but through fraps, they are just fine. So, I'll live with it. So, how do you play this game? So, there's 3 different modes to play this game. There is just the free play mode where you can play any of the tracks, just take out however time you want. Of course, there are 2 question marks right here, meaning there's 2 tracks that need to be unlocked, but we'll get into that shortly. There's that. There's the custom tracks you can play. You can make your own tracks and just play them wherever you want. Or this is where we're gonna start at for this Let's Play. We're gonna go to the tournament mode. And as you can see, all 6 of the tracks are once again in a row, of course with the question marks. So, how do you play this? You pretty much just have to beat the time that you are given at the beginning of each track to advance to the next track, and just get to the end. Once you get to the end, you will unlock both of these tracks too. Well, you unlock them after you complete them. So, for example, once you beat the greenhouse track, and let's say something happens you don't beat the attic, then you will still get you'll still unlock the greenhouse track though, but you still will not unlock the basement yet. So, without further ado, let's move on to picking your car. And you start out with 3 different cars. This one's Toe Jam. As you can see, he has decent acceleration, but not so much speed, but terrible control. So, for some reason, Toe Jam is the only car in the game that cannot do any crazy flips. It can just, spin in the air, but it can't do any flips. However, if you wanted to, you could let it ride backwards the whole track if you wanted to, but that's not quite what I do. There's also, I think this one is called Speed Blaster. I mean, I have all these different names for these cars when I was a kid, so I'm trying to remember their names best I can. And then there's, I can't remember what the heck is this car called. Salt Racers. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But for the names I used to call them, used to be Red Truck, Blue Hot Wheels, and Red Honk. That's what I called them as a kid, no joke. Alright, well, so I want to try to get all these cars some screen time. So, since I know I've beaten this track with them before, let's just get started with the worst car in the game, Toe Jam. And for some reason, for the kitchen track on the tournament mode is the only track where you actually have the actual hand coming down to put place the car on the track. But as you can see, you have a minute 15 seconds to complete this track. Now, some people are like, "Oh, don't do too many crazy stunts. You just want to get through alive." Well, I was pretty comfortable doing stunts, and I am pretty much a free will person, even though I don't really do the actual front flips or anything like that. But of course, like I said before, Toe Jam cannot do any flips at all. You can do the spins like that if you want to, but you'll see my specialty when we move on to a different car in the next tracks. I'm going to do the whole tournament of this game, show you how to unlock all the other cars, and then maybe I'll show you a big secret, and then maybe a custom track or 2. We'll see. Depends on how much time there is. We have 30 seconds. I used to hate this part as a kid. Because there's a stupid car right here. I always crash into it. Now, here's a little trick though. A lot of people, for some reason, whenever they play this game, they think whenever you go off a jump, you have to take your finger off the gas. No, you do not have to take your finger off the gas. If you take your finger off the gas, the car's going to slow down. And you don't want that to happen at all, because then, of course, you'd lose. So keep your finger on the gas at all times. 2, 3, and I beat it! Beat the first track in the kitchen, and oops. Mommy, I didn't do it! Oh, man. So that's the first track, which is the kitchen. Pretty easy track for the most part. It's really smooth. It's not like too fast-paced. It's pretty much beatable with any car in the game in the tournament, but I finished it in a minute 11 with Toe Jam. I finished it a lot faster than the faster cars. No crashes. 35 stunt points. You can't really get much with the stunt points yet, but yeah, you get the basic idea. So now I'm gonna move on to the next track, which, as you can see, once you finish the track, you put your time up there for a minute 11 you had. Now I'm gonna move on to the bedroom, and we have unlocked Way Too Fast. This is one of the best cars in the game. When I was little, though, I called it the hearse. I don't know why. I think my dad thought it was a hearse. But as you can see, very fast. That's why its real name is Way Too Fast. Great acceleration, but I can't really do tricks too well. So, since I wanted to show off my specialty, I won't use Way Too Fast yet. I will use, as I call them, Blue Hot Wheels, or as it's really called, Speed Blaster, for the bedroom track. Now, as you can see, I have only a minute 5 for the bedroom to complete this track, which is a little short time, but you can do it. For my specialty, barrel rolls. That's what I do to get speed. And of course, right there, you don't want to go on backwards because this part is tricky. Although, be careful. You're able to go backwards sometimes, but for some reason, there's some parts whenever you try to land after you're going backwards. Like, see how you're landing with like the back end stick up like that, like pretty much like that. Some tracks, for some reason, you crash. For some reason, and I don't understand why. But well. Yeah. Also, when doing the barrel rolls, though, be careful that you don't press shift 5 times in a row without pressing the key, because if that's the case, it's going to try and stick the keys. Now, be careful with this part right here. Yes! Shoot! Get out of the way quickly. I always land that. I just landed a little crooked. Oh, well, looks like we're going to make it here. 9 seconds left. Yeah, we're fine. Shame I didn't land that jump right there, but oh well. And here's why I do the flips. I don't really do any crazy flips, because I like doing tricks like to the best of my ability. That way you can get more points. And of course, if you get 50 stunt points in this game, you get fireworks at the game, which you'll be seeing a lot from me. It depends on which car you use. That would be a slight problem. Alright. So now we unlock the Power Rocket, or I call it the Stink Car. It's the second worst car in the game. Good acceleration, but not that fast, and it can't do flips well at all. So we'll skip this car for now. And he doesn't do as good of tricks. We'll still go with Way Too Fast. I'll show you in a longer run though how slow, in a longer jump, how bad he is at doing tricks. So we're gonna do just the typical stuff for Way Too Fast, or they call him the hearse. And just something like that is typical. And of course, right here, this is so yeah, when I try to do a barrel roll with Way Too Fast, you'll see why he's bad at tricks. He's really slow, so I mean, it'd be a shame if he could do tricks, he could put up ridiculous scores. Okay, those jumps are not too short. Now this one right here, see how slow he is on backwards? I crashed. Oh well, I should be able to make it. Now that one right there, if you're facing forward when you're trying to turn around from behind, for some reason you crash right there. Now, of Don't do right here. Right here. Good. And we have liftoff! I don't know what that thing is at the end. I used to call it the bug. A bug. That's why I used to call this track the greenhouse the bug when I was little. But anyways, moving on to the next one. As you see, the first 3 tracks weren't that bad. All kind of like slow pace for the most part. Nothing really too tricky about them for the most part. Really, these were pretty smooth. Well, first off, before we get to the attic, we're now unlocking Shadow Jet. I don't know why, but this is my favorite car in the game. I love this car. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. It doesn't have the biggest, one of the fastest acceleration, speeds in the game, but it's not the fastest. But it has great acceleration and good control, so I'd say it's one of the best in the game, and it is my favorite. Now, before we start the attic has the second shortest time frame you have to complete. The first 3 were a minute 15, and the last 2 were a minute 5. The attic only has 55 seconds. There is a couple tricky parts in this. So you gotta be careful or else you're not gonna be in a good position. So, without further ado, we're going to the attic. Use my favorite car, the Shadow Jet. I love this car. Everybody keeps saying it's purple. I think it's blue though. Like it has a bunch of short jumps. Like here, I only do this one simple little barrel roll. Little mouse right there. Here's for an attic. Like who else comes up in an attic all the time? Or who lives there? Oh, cat too. I don't let my cat stay in the attic or anything. But now barrel rolls. There's that. All right, that wasn't too bad. Now this part coming up right here though can get a little tricky. This is the only time that I give the exception to not taking my foot off my finger off the gas because of this tail right here. Let's keep himself straight right there. 17 seconds left. This one's like close to chase. It's probably gotta be careful though, because sometimes I've really tried to land properly, but it's like instead of landing like slightly off to the side, I crash. Yep, made though within 6 seconds, I believe. Yeah. Yep, well 48 seconds I finished the track in. Of course, more fireworks, but yeah, that track. It's very tight on time. Like you never know. One crash could literally just kill your chances for most cars on completing that track. But yeah, so you gotta be careful on the track, especially in that one part when we go into that little hole in the wall when you trip over that tail. That part there, a lot of people usually take that for granted and just let themselves crash. Don't let that happen. That's the only time I give the exception of taking my finger off the gas for the whole game. So now that was one of the probably the second hardest track in the game. But now we're going to move on to the longest track in the game, and we unlock another car, and it's Hot Wheels 500, or as I called it, the point car. By the way, I called Shadow Jet Buddy Blue. Let's give the point car a try, or Hot Wheels 500. Now, it's like average. It's actually the same numbers as the Salt. I can't remember, Salt something racer, or as I call it, Red Honk. So we'll use this car though. I can get past this track with this car, I believe. As long as you do the tricks and everything, you'll be just fine though. Imagine how many times I've actually crashed on this track as soon as the light goes off in the past. Strange. Oh, there's a dog right there. And of course, you see, a lot of these cars, as long as you do tricks and stuff, you can beat most tracks with any car. I mean, I think the only car in this game that I have a hard time, I think I have some tracks that are unbeatable is Toe Jam. See, I do that extra just regular barrel roll at the end because I'm not turning them backwards going through here because that would be terrible. But no, the tricks and stuff make you go even faster. But the thing is, you gotta like me who's played the game, which I thought would be kind of rusty, but I'm seeing pretty good for the most part. What I used to be. You gotta have a feel, know how many times practice and how many times you do like these barrel rolls and stuff before you actually get in like tournament mode. Doing all these tricks and stuff makes the car go faster. Oop! I always nearly not land that jump there. That's always a scary scary jump right there. Now, right here, there's a spot where you go up this loop, do a little jump. Do not try to do anything fancy there. And of course, right here, that's not too bad. 20 seconds left. Should be able to make it as long as I don't. Now, here's a tricky part. Right here. Do one single barrel roll right here, because this is one of those jumps where if your end is facing down whenever you try to land, you're going to crash. But yeah. But see? I did it. And let's go do some dancing in the air. Just about to land in a sandbox. And yeah, once again, something else goofy to land. And look, I even got a gold medal with using Hot Wheels 500. And it's like an average car in the game. Unbelievable. But yeah, the Sandcastle one is not really that hard. It's just a really long track. Nothing really too crazy about it. Just again, that little heads up at the end, like when you do that last big jump in the air, whatever you do, do not go off that jump. If you're stunned again, try to go from backwards to landing back forward, because you will crash unless you straighten out your car. So yeah, pretty much that crap. But so yeah. I'm looking pretty solid. I thought I'd be a little rusty, but nope, I'm looking pretty good so far. So now we go on to the final track, which is the basement, or as I call it, the pool table, and we unlock, in my mind, probably the best card in the game, which is called Twin Mill, but I called it Gold. See, it has pretty much the same things as Way Too Fast, except Twin Mill has better control. But this next track, of course, you want to be very careful, because this track is, to me, is probably the hardest one in the game, henceforth why it's the last track. And, yeah, let's go. So, it wouldn't surprise me if I somehow messed up on this track, because this track, again, like I said, is a really tough track. You only have 52 seconds to complete it, which 52 is my favorite number. But it's a very quick, fast-paced track with a bunch of short jumps. Oh, I did land it. I thought I would. I crashed so many times before I did this track, but I thought, shoot, shouldn't have tried that. See, now I'm going. See if I can catch up. That was a bad idea on my part. Have to get dinosaur throat. Usually when I get about here, I'm at like 29 seconds. Oh, shit. I thought I went too far. This turn right here, I used to hate right all the time. I would always crash on this turn right here. Mainly with that soccer ball. I guess they'll make this. That's a little bit of a risk back there in that one last tunnel. Come on, please. Five, four. I'm gonna make it. Woo! I really thought I was dead, because most of the time, one crash in this game could literally destroy you. Well, not in this game, but in that track, because again, this track is probably, again, the shortest time frame, 52 seconds, which is my favorite number for some reason, I don't know why. And there's a lot of quick, short jumps. So, I mean, this one takes a lot of practice. You want to get speed in it. Because if you don't get speed in this track, you're going to pretty much be grinding it down to like the wire without a crash at all. Even with a car like Twin Mill, who is probably the fastest car in the game, and probably the best one because of its control. But yeah, I did it. I did the tournament mode pretty smoothly. I didn't seem pretty rusty for the most part, except for the barrel roll. I tried doing it inside the that tunnel, the glass tunnel towards the beginning. But yeah, that's the tournament mode, so we get a little credit scene. This is pretty much congratulations. Yay, you did it. You completed the tournament mode. Yippee. That first car is not in the game, it's Speed Blaster. That one we still have to unlock. That's Soul Air something. There's Toe Jam. I highly doubt I'd ever be able to beat the clock on the Sandcastle one. And of course, there's Hot Wheels 500, who did a pretty good performance in my opinion. There is Goldie, and then I missed that one. That was what it was. And there's you guys unlock that. There's Way Too Fast. So yep, we completed all 6 in the tournament mode. and unlocked all the cars you can on tournament mode. You can't unlock any other cars for some reason on the tournament mode. I don't know why. But yeah, that's the tournament mode. I completed it. We unlock all the tracks. And now, let's see here. First, it's my pet peeve. I need to unlock a car on every single track. So, let's do this easiest one I hate to unlock. And since I haven't used it yet, let's use, as I call it, Red Honk, or whatever the heck its real name is. So, I think for the first car, one car, super modified, I think it's the easiest one to unlock is in a simple barrel roll, I think. Let's see here. Is this how you unlock? Oh. That was terrible. Yep, thought so. So simple barrel roll is all that's needed to unlock that one. Might as well give this car some screen time. See, and it's right back there, but I don't know how I didn't land that first one. I did it fine with swing mill, but every car is different. In Stunt Driver 2, though, which if I can get this game working on my, what am I doing? If I can get this game, that one working on my Lenovo, because again, this game works fine. It's just the colors on my screen are like really goofy. But when I put it in Fraps, when I was testing it to see if Fraps works on this, I was fine. It was completely fine. But I'll see if I can get Stunt Truck Driver 2 to work. I might try to do a Let's Play for Stunt Truck Driver 2. And wow, I still beat the time even though that one crash. I'm surprised. But yeah. So yeah, we've unlocked another car. I think with this car I will reveal a big secret though, because for one of the cars in order to unlock it, well, I don't know if I'll try that car next, or I'll try. You know what? Let's do a different track for now. This car right here is called Super Modified, and I call this car the Tippy car. And you want to know why? I'll show you why. Let's see. I'm trying to get the easier stuff to unlock first, but I'll try to do this car. If not, I'll just do the harder one, because I think the harder car to unlock is easier with this car. Let's see, this one. Oh, that didn't unlock it? Oh well, I'll try something. But see why I'll try something a little bit. But see why I call it the Tippy car? Because every time it goes up off the track, it tips on its side. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, weird coincidence. So that's why I always call it the Tippy car. But again, its real name is actually Supermon. I think you just have to do this like 2 full barrel rolls or something like that to win this car. To win the one I'm trying to win. I can probably do it. Alright, so we got that. Okay, let's now you do this after you unlock all the tracks. What you have to do, you have to go up, I believe it's to this T right here in Mattel. Right click it. Or this one. Let's try this one. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the first T in Mattel. There's a music change. What does that mean? Let's find out. Let's use Tippy again. No, wait. Yeah, why not? A secret track. This track is fun. It's kind of, I hear it's an unfinished track though for some reason. Well, it kind of looks like it is unfinished with the graphics. But yeah, you can only unlock this. You just play this track after you unlock all the other tracks, and I'm gonna crash. Again, this car is also terrible with doing like tricks and stuff. Alright, I am completely humiliating myself right now. These jumps are not as big as I thought they were. Okay, we are just... I am not using that car again. Alright, so we'll use that car to unlock the other one. So let's use a car, or let's just go to back to Shadow again. But yeah. Let's have a better round this time, because that was me trying to do too much. Because I've played this track kind of a few, so I'm not as like familiar with like where when your barrel rolls and stuff. But yeah, the one I want to unlock, I think you just have to do. Oh no, you don't. Let's try this. I swore it was just like two barrel rolls. Aha, I guess it must have been multiple barrel rolls or something like that, I don't know. But I got the car. And I'm displaying a lot better results than I was when I was using Super Modified. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh crap. I hope there's no turns. Oh, there isn't. Oh, I think I need up. Why do I keep... Okay, good. Woo! Alright, yeah. Better results than I had with Super Modified. Of course, the Shadow Jet is my car. I love this car. Not a coincidence, actually. This car that we just unlocked, I think when I first played this game years ago when I was like 7 years old and I couldn't figure out how to unlock any cars in this game. I think this car that we just unlocked is actually the first car that I ever unlocked. But let's do the secret track again. You know what? Actually, now let's just do a different track. But yeah, here's the car we unlocked. I think it's called Slide Up. I call it Flingy. Let's go through this. Let's do the Sandbox. Let's go to the Sandbox. We have two more cars unlocked. This one and that one. We're gonna try to get this one next. Now, here's where I give the exception of doing a bunch of flips in the air. I think the alternate way to win this car is to do like 6 flips in the air or something like that. But I wanted to unlock this car second because this is the second easiest one to unlock. There are 4 cars that you can unlock besides the corner though. But I think for this one you need to section. Oh, not enough. Oh well, let's try the next jump. Alright, well at least if I had to exit out of the game once. Let's do something. Oh, I did it! That was not how I wanted to do, but you pretty much have to do just a couple of several flips in the air, but I just went a little crazy for no reason with that. But I got that one. I think that one's called Soul Air something. I can't remember exactly what it's called. The last car that we have to unlock though is kind of interesting. It's definitely something that I could not figure out for the longest time as a kid, and one day it just came to me. But I will show you when we get there in a second. Sorry, my phone is blowing up with happy birthday texts. That's what happens when it's your birthday. It's the only day everybody wants to talk to you. That is okay. I have good friends. I have a good life. I am happy. That's why I always do that. I take a single barrel roll again, but yeah. Again, my specialty is barrel rolls. Now, if you're asking, I would have done the tournament mode again. Well, besides trying to unlock the what's it called now? Secret track, but you, for some reason, even after you unlock all the cars, you cannot unlock any more cars on the tournament mode in this game. You can go in the regular stunt track driver. I don't know why. The phone's ringing. I will be right back. Oh, from Clarendon, PA. Never mind. I'm not picking that up. It's the thing that when you have caller ID on your phone. So, let's just that mustn't, or they're not gonna answer it. Oh yeah, it's a recording. So it's too bad. All right. So now which one shall I do? Try the secret track again. You know what? It's in the attic. Just have some fun. Alright, so here, I'll use this car. And funny thing is, this one, and this one all have the same number. Have the same, like, attributes and such. But, yeah, we'll use this car to win this last car. Which, again, has a weird way of winning it. I'm not going to try to do it on this first part here because this part's too short of a jump, and of course we have that part right here. But okay, so here's a story while it's a long way till the next jump. So what happened was I remember one time I was literally driving in the kitchen track, and I was just holding down the shift key while I was driving for no reason, and then randomly the car just went on its side. So I didn't get it there. Oh, come on. Am I going to get it? I'm literally doing what I did right now. Holding down the shift. Let's try to do this here. It's not... crap. Come on, hold down the shift key. There we go. Alright. See? Just like that. For some reason... it didn't unlock then? Darn it. Maybe this wasn't the best track to try to do this. Man. Again, this is not how bad. I should have won. Man, come on. I should have won it. Come on, I had it on sideways for a while. Did I seriously not get it? Wow. Well, let's try the bedroom track then for it. I'm gonna use this one. I'm not using this to try to win this card. Or you know what? Let's give it a try. It's worth a try. But again, this car is the Power Rocket, but it stinks. It's probably the second worst car in the game. It is tricked terribly, but let's not do anything too fancy. See how slow it moves? Let's get on its side. Come on. Oh, come on! Come on! I can only get on this. Oh, I think that's what happens. You have to either have it on its side for a long time, or I think you have to get on its side and then properly land it again on the track, but it's really weird. It's a really... Okay, again, this car really sucks. That's why I didn't want to use the tournament mode. Well, I mean, I have completed tracks with it before, though, but you don't have a good enough speed like you did right there. Stuff like that happens. But that's how you win the last car. You have to just have it right on its side for some reason. It's really weird. It's the weirdest way I've ever seen how to win a car. Again, this car does not have good control. They can't wait to make good tricks. But of course, let's see if I land this jump properly. Just jump right. Yes. Okay. I think I might have turned too soon or something like that when I landed that jump. But look, even with the one or two crashes, I still managed to beat the time you have whenever you play the tournament mode. 2 crashes. I still beat it. Not bad. All right, now we're going to go back actually to the to another round with the secret track, because this car, the last one you unlock, has a great feature to it. I mean, it's not really the fastest car in the game. It's one of the slower cars in the game. I mean, it's average speed, acceleration. But something about this car, the best thing about this car, which is called the Radio Flyer Wagon. I called it the Red Power Wagon. You gotta see this guy's control when it does tricks. It is unreal. Let's see here. First off, I probably could only do that with that car right there. But watch this. It's stunt action is unbelievable. It's something that's hard to control though, so you gotta be careful to not go too nuts. That's why I sometimes lose in tour modes, because this guy can go literally nuts over stuff like this. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of stun points right there. I forgot who I was watching. See, just something like that. So I was watching today, but someone did this one trick with this guy. And I think just like one like big like trick like something like that I just did is like 29 stun points. The thing is also is you don't usually land backwards in a barrel roll like most of the other cars do. Again, that's the mistiming because of how it is. I mean, it's just again not as like familiar with, you know, when you can land things on this track. I haven't played it as much. I only actually figured it out maybe like back in high school that this track existed. Like I didn't know this track existed right away. But yeah, after this we're going to do one more, and I crashed again. All right, this is probably we'll call it my second one since I didn't. It's like with the other round, but we'll do one custom track and that'll be it for this Let's Play. But yeah, Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, probably one of either my favorite or one of my top favorite games as a kid, because once again, Hot Wheels was my thing as a kid. Like, you know, baseball and 3 crashes, only 3 crashes, okay. But baseball and wrestling are my thing now. Hot Wheels definitely when I was a kid. So yeah, I still got it. I'm 23 years old now and I still got it. I'm pretty proud of myself. Man, this is going a little longer than I thought it would. But I won't make too long of a custom track. But I always try to include most of the pieces in it. I don't know why it always has that little piece in the beginning when you first start this game. But okay, let's see here. Let's just make a nice easy track. I love doing something like that. Oh, when you can't go any further, then it does something like that. Like that, where it takes away. Jump. I want to try to get a little bit of eat in here. Or sometimes, I used to do ones where I just start. I'm not gonna do this first time. I'm like just like going in circles like that, which I'll leave a little small one in there. What else is I not used? Have I used everything? Why not? Alright, so yeah, something like this. I'll use some hardware like use Shadow Juggernaut. I mean, I love that card. Here, let's use way too fast. I probably could use this car a lot more, but I haven't. Even though it doesn't do amazing tricks, but just to get the idea of driving in a custom track. Usual regular stunt track driving music. And it's do it every time you want. Sometimes I make tracks, and I used to make tracks and just, like in my own time, having my own little mini tournament mode. Right, like this. That's another jump, like those jumps right there. If you like jump off them backwards and then try to land forward again, your front end's facing down, you will crash. And look, here's my little fancy mistake track. I literally used to make tracks that were just all. There's a maximum amount of pieces that you can use on a custom track. I can't remember how many there is though. But yeah, but I used to do whole track with like stuff like that. I kept turning to the side. It got a little annoying, but it was just something I used to do. Well, I think also my sister used to like the ones with jumps in them because I course, he doesn't like toe jam backwards the whole way. Oh well. But yep. Gold medal, of course, 59 seconds, not bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. Once again, one of my favorite games as a kid. If you still have it and you can still get to work, I recommend playing it. It's a really fun game. It's a simple racing game. And yeah, just wanted to do this to walk through one of my old favorite games and just to have some fun for my birthday. So, I mean, I might do a couple more of these for other games I used to play. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's it, guys. And until then, I will see you all later. I am the Club of the Man, 1993.